Okay, tell us a little bit about your daughter and the concerns that you had and why you sought out LearningRx.
Okay. Maggie, my daughter, is very bright. She has been making good grades in school. She's in 4th grade this year. She struggled with remembering, with changing tasks, with understanding instructions in her homework, and just doing her homework or doing her piano practice or doing anything that required effort and brain power.
Yeah.
She struggled and got highly anxious, a lot of anxiety around it. Although she seemed to be doing okay in school, I tried to get some extra help from school through IEPs or whatever, but it was a little bit daunting because she was doing so well that she didn't really qualify easily to have evaluations done and get IEPs done in an easy manner. She hadn't been diagnosed with anything.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I call those the crack fall. They fall between the cracks, and that's the reason we actually got into this business.
And I just wanted learning to be struggle-free. I wanted her to enjoy her school experience and get a foundation of learning that learning could be fun and could be interesting, and that was more than just a social thing that school was all about.
Yes.
So.
Good. So what attracted you to LearningRx?
Well, a lot of different things kind of came about at the same time, but I was in massage school when I noticed a friend of mine was doing therapies with her autistic daughter that was really helping with developing her brain, and a lot of that was some cognitive therapies as well as some body therapies, and then someone else told me about LearningRx. And I was studying about neuroplasticity in massage school.
Sure.
So I was already very interested in the whole science of neuroplasticity and changing the brain.
So it made sense to you.
It made sense to me.
Yeah.
And it was, to me, a better idea than going in and getting her labeled and having someone tell her that she needed medication. Because, medication does work, I'm sure, in some instances, but I want to see what else we could do.
Sure. So what was Maggie's experience like here? She was here for 12 weeks, right?
She was here for 12 weeks.
Yeah.
She started in the summer,
Yeah.
and then we moved into the school year. I picked her up early from school every day, 4 days a week. She was always ready for me, waiting in the office for me, which is good for her, She loved her trainer. Spencer was great for her. I think it was a great matchup.
Sure.
And she set her sights from the very get-go. She set a goal for herself, and the incentive was, your incentives.
Yeah.
Was the one on the top shelf was her safe.
Yeah.
And she stuck with that. She's really a great decision maker. And she had her sights set on that, and she worked really hard to get there. And I've noticed along the way lots of changes. Now that the program's finished, I see the bigger picture and the overall changes that have been made.
Yeah. So what are some of those?
Yeah. She's a whole lot more willing and a whole lot more ready to tackle.
More confident?
Well, she always was very confident.
Yes, but confident with skills now.
But now it's like the willingness and the enthusiasm is really there. And she doesn't seem to be ridden with anxiety when she has to do something that's going to be difficult.
Taxing for her,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
She's more willing to tackle it and approach it in a positive way and actually get faster results.
Yeah.
So.
And impact in her schooling, have you seen the results yet?
We've got her first report.
Yeah.
She always did well in school, and like I said, she's only in 4th grade, but
Sure.
she got all A's and 1 B. And I had no idea about how she got there because she did her homework by herself. She never asked for help. I checked things over. She did things right, and there was no struggle.
Her organizational skills have improved.
Organizational skills have improved. Her time management has improved. Her remembering what she needs to do has improved. And these were all things that I wanted to improve.
Yeah.
Because then it takes a lot of my responsibility to keep her on track has
Sure.
lessened, and
That's great.
She's picked up the ball.
And behaviorally, you say some of the anxiety is gone.
Some of the anxiety's gone. She definitely has a little bit of that anxiety factor. It's in her genes.
Yeah. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
That's right. And
yeah.
she, but we're very proud of her, and I'm learning a lot.
Yeah.
You know, and that's one thing I want to point out is that through this journey, it's been my journey as well as hers. I've learned nutritionally that she needs to be well nourished, well hydrated to be on her A game.
Yes.
And so it's helped us as a family. You know,
that's great.
That in itself, and that she does perform better when she's well nourished and well hydrated. So.
Well, that's wonderful. Well, thank you for trusting her, or trusting us with her, and
great.
We're happy to hear the results, and
Well, thank you.
we wish her luck.
It's been great. It's been a great journey.
Thank you.
Thank you.